I want to talk to you about 7 ways to touch your husband and to drive him wild.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give it up? What you invited.
Hello, beautiful lady. Yes, I am talking to you. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on my YouTube channel. Wife Life with Gail goes down here. So do me a favor. Make sure that you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you will know when I go live. And so tonight, I want to talk to you about 7 ways to touch your husband and to drive him wild. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I consider it a pleasure and an honor to come to you guys every single Thursday. And you might be saying to yourself, Gail, I know my husband's erogenous zones. I know what pleases him and he knows what pleases me. But sometimes we need to explore a little bit more, right? We need to come out of our comfort zone and just rock his world and drive him crazy. And so the very first place I want you to start, number 1, is I want you to learn to stroke his lips. Yes, we take time to kiss him, but do we take time to really stroke his lips? Just stroking his lips lightly can literally drive him wild, because his natural instinct is to want to be able to kiss you. But you're not going to let him kiss you. You're going to just stroke his lips and you're going to get his juices flowing. So that's the number 1 thing. Learn to stroke his lips. Number 2 is another place to drive him wild and to touch him is really the bottom of his Adam apple, right? Start right here. Most men's Adam apple is around in this area, but start at his breastbone and work your way up, just kissing him, just right in this area. And you think, really, Gail? Yeah. And when you get to his Adam apple, just really pay a lot of attention to that area. That has a lot of nerves in it, and it is really an erogenous zone that we as wives don't pay attention to enough. Number 3 is his earlobes and his ears, right? And most people know this erogenous zone, but what you probably don't know is that we don't get the same sensation on each side. We don't get the same sensation on each side. So you need to explore which side sends him the most, right? Which one is his erogenous zone the most? Yes, he might get sensation on the left side, but on the right side might be his side that literally puts him in the mood, that sends him. So explore both sides and figure out which one is the most sensitive, and that's the side that you will tend to most in order to drive him wild. Number 4 is his inner thighs. A lot of us women, that is a really good erogenous zone for us, but most women don't explore their husband's inner thighs. So make sure that you stroke them, make sure that you kiss them, and stop right before you get to his genitalia. That will drive him wild. But again, stop before you get there and just explore his inner thighs. Number 5 is his hand and his forearm. And most women don't even tend to their husband's hands and their forearms, right? And just really start stroking them very, very lightly, kissing them very, very lightly, and then move to his forearm. And let me just tell you, there is so many sensations that he will get from you doing that. So just take your time and make sure that you explore the top of his hands where there's a lot of nerve and his forearms. Okay? Number 6, is the back of his legs. Right between where the bend and right between where his buttock starts. All the back of his thighs are the best way to literally drive him wild. And you can do so many different sensations with that. You can do a light rub like a feather. You can kiss them, you can stroke them like you're giving him a great massage, but there's a lot of nerve endings there. It's a erogenous zone and it's very, very sexy. And number 7 is his thumbs, right? And most of you guys think his thumbs, yeah. When you kiss them lightly and you suck on them lightly, let me just tell you, that will drive him wild because that will give him the sensation and give him the thought pattern. If she's doing this to my thumbs, oh my God, what's going to happen when she gives me great fellatio tonight? So start with his thumbs. And again, you can start with his thumbs, work your hands on the top, go to his forearms, work your way all the way up from his breastbone, all the way to his Adam's apple, move from there to his ears, his earlobes. Just put it all together. And again, we're not talking about having sex. We're literally talking about exploring your husband's erogenous zones and driving him wild. And so my prayer from this teaching is that you have gotten some good ideas, that your juices are flowing. You're going to get your husband's juices flowing. And the point of this exercise is just for you to touch him in all the right places. And so do me a favor. Once you do any of this combination, make sure that you come back to my channel, write some comments because I would love to hear from you. And if you really need to talk to me, make sure that you hit the link. Go visit gailcrowder.com. I offer free, no trying to sell you anything, no try to get you to buy anything, consultation with me. I just love to be able to talk to you wives and really help you take it up a notch in your bedroom. Again, I love you to pieces. Thank you so much for joining me here on Wife Life. I'm here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you next week.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give it